How many fur coats do you have?
Honestly, I can't count.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because you want to know what? It's messed up. It's like when you wear a nice fur coat, people make you feel like you can't wear it again. Like, I wore this the other day and somebody was like, oh, you can't wear that again. I was like, what? Why not? Like my security, he was telling me, he was like, yo, you wore that yesterday, you can't wear it again today. I'm like, yeah, and then that makes me end up getting more fur coats.
What's the average price of a fur coat?
You said the average price?
Yeah, the average price of a fur coat.
They start at like 10.
10 Guyanese dollars?
Yo, this one though, this was a gift from my wife. She got this for me on Christmas. And this Christmas, I said, don't buy me nothing. I'm not buying you nothing. Let's not exchange any gifts because her birthday just passed. It hurt my pockets. I said, let's save and regroup. Let's, you know what I'm saying? The baby coming, and then she got this for me for Christmas.
Well, you know, I'm glad you're here. It's a very sad day today. Kobe Bryant.
I know.
Now we see that there were 7 persons on the helicopter. Him, his daughter, 13 years old, 12 years old, or 13 years old. 13. What are your thoughts? Are you a big basketball guy?
Kobe, I ain't gonna lie. Kobe and Iverson, like, they raised me. That's what I grew up on. So it's definitely, it hits home for me. Like, this is one of the worst days, I think, in entertainment history, not even just sports history. Like with me, the Michael Jackson one, that was big. But with this, like the man being with his daughter, and if you think about it, when you have a kid, you live for your kid. So that means that those final moments, he knew he was helpless and he couldn't do nothing to protect his girl.
Right.
It's like he was there for her first breath and then there for her last.
I never looked at it like that.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's crazy.
Caribbean Fever 107.5, WBLS, Dahved Levy, rocking Safaree. Now, I guess you grew up with these guys. You grew up close to Young Child?
Yeah.
You smacked him around a few times while you guys were growing up?
He was a DJ and for Flex in Brooklyn and B-Cat, so he was always doing his thing in that field, you know what I'm saying? And Ricky's been Ricky Blaze for as long as he's been Ricky Blaze. So I was always like a fan of Ricky Blaze, but we was always cool and always in passing. But this guy used to act very strange with me.
What? Like how?
Yo, I used to just be like, yo, bro, like, I love your work. Like, I want to work with you. And he used to always be like, all right, cool, yo, we're going to link. And yo, it took me years to finally link this man.
Same thing. It took Young Joe 15 years.
Don't feel bad, bro. It took me a long time too, bro.
Hey, let me tell you, Child too though. Child's my bro. Like we grew up together, but it's like these guys, they're hard.
Let me tell you what it is.
Hard to work
Let me tell you what it
with.
is.
Like,
what happened?
New York City. This is Ricky Blaze. The problem is me and Charles Leos, and that's the problem.
It must be a Leo thing.
It's a Leo
Hold on. You know I'm a Leo too.
Well, yeah, I had no clue. I'm August 3rd. Charles, you're what?
August 13th.
Yeah.
August 7th.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that either.
I'm a Cancer. July 4th.
So, I don't know much about you. So you're here today. We're going to talk everything today.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Straight.
Straight.
We're not taking no curves. Straight.
Yeah. That's the name of the album.
Straight.
Out now. Straight. On iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, everywhere. Make sure you go get that, people.
I'm curious. Are you happy? Are you happy in your life right now? Are you happy?
You know what? That's a very considerate and a question that I don't ever get asked in interviews. That's how I know I'm dealing with Island Man.
This is Dahved Levy with you now.
Yeah.
So because people don't ask that. They want to ask BS.
Right.
And honestly, I could say this is the first. I've never been this happy in my life as an adult. Like the structure that I have, just as far as everything, and just I feel like things are falling into place. Even with the people I'm working with for my career, and just in my family at home, I'm about to have my first child. It's something I've always wanted, so I'm very happy.
So your mother is Jamaican.
Yes, my mother, my whole bloodline, everybody in my family is straight Jamaican.
But you grew up, you were born in America.
Yeah.
Grew up in America.
Yeah, but I have dual citizenship. So it's like I was born here, and as soon as I was born, my mother brought me back to Jamaica.
Which part of Jamaica?
Hanover.
Okay.
It's called Panside. Violator this thing like it on one side. Yeah, so it's bush. Like the part where I'm from, yo, it's one road in
and one road out.
One road out. And that road is on a cliff. If you hit a wrong turn, you're off that cliff and you're done.
When's the last time you've been back there?
A couple months ago. I'm in Jamaica all the time.
All the time.
I had to kind of take a break because it's like I started to go outside and people hailing me up and I'm running into people all over the street. I'm like, oh, I'm here way too much. It's like being back home in Flatbush. I'm like, yo, I'm in Jamaica, and especially being on Kingston side, I didn't start going to Kingston until 2015.
Mm-hmm.
But prior to that, growing up my whole life, I was always in countryside.
So now you're in Flatbush. You come from the Flatbush area,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
How was it growing up around that area in that time? You have your mother, your father, your mom and father together.
No.
You were thrown out the house. What's your story?
No, well, my mother and my father, they weren't together.
Mhm.
My father, he was like a kingpin in Flatbush doing his thing, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And my mother raised me,
Mhm.
you know. She worked, she had 3 jobs. I went to a private school, then I went to public school, I went to Midwood High School. I had a lot of jobs. I used to work in the Flatbush YMCA. I drove school buses. I worked at Kings Plaza. I worked
So the perception that is out there of you that you're just a spoiled brat with fur coats is wrong.
Let me tell you something. I worked very hard. I had my CDL. I got my CDL license at 18. I had the C permit, so I was able to drive the small school buses. And then as soon as I got my B, then I was able to drive the big school buses. And I started driving garbage truck. Then yeah.
A garbage
I
truck.
used to drive garbage trucks.
And pick up the garbage and
pick up
everything.
the garbage.
Listen,
private.
the
private
white boys run that business,
Yeah, I was working.
and they make a lot of money.
Yeah, I was making $750 a week off the books doing that job, and I would do the night shift because it was a private sanitation. So then I just felt like, yo, I want more. Then I got my A license. Then I started doing tractor trailer, driving over the road, and then one
Wow, Safaree, from sanitation to love and hip hop.
yeah, from trash to another form of trash. I'm just kidding, Mona.
Straittt. So,
Album.
you know, hold on, Ricky Bates. We're gonna get to the album. We on to what was the time? We on for a long time.
We gotta
Listen,
catch up. He asked
we gotta catch up. So okay. So what happened between that and then you get into a group?
Between what?
Between the garbage and then getting into music and getting into a
okay.
group. All right.
Yeah, so you know, I used to when I got my A license and I started driving the tractor trailers. When you drive tractor trailers, you get very lonely. So, my friends and everybody would be partying on weekends, and I would be driving flatbeds hauling garbage to Kentucky. And that's where the waste field was. So I would be driving a flatbed tractor trailer with 80,000 pounds of garbage on it, getting it dumped off, and that was my life. And not being able to party. And then one day it's like they was just partying, and the people who I was around, things started to kind of move a little bit in the music business, and I'm like, yo, damn, man, like, I don't want to be driving this truck. I want to do the music. Like, this ain't fun. And then one day I was driving the trucks, and then I just drove into a base, and I just left it. I just left the truck at the base. I was working for JB Hunt. Sorry, JB Hunt. And then,
Shout out JB Hunt.
yeah. And then I just, you know, linked up with Full Force. You familiar with Full Force? Yeah, so I was with
Lisa and Cult Jam.
Yeah,
Bull-legged Lou.
Yeah, exactly.
I took them on a big European and Caribbean tour.
Yeah. So then, you know what I'm saying, linked up with them. We had a group, did the group thing. That didn't work out. Then, you know, I was doing behind the scenes. I was writing, I was producing, and, you know, fast forward. You know what I'm saying?
Fast forward.
And then 2015, I said, you know what? I want to start doing my own thing, my solo thing, because I came into this doing music as an artist. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't just a hype man and doing behind the scenes. I was an artist. So 2015, I was like, yo, you know what? I want to get back to it. So the money I had saved up, my first year of being solo, all that money ran out. I had to sell my jewelry. I had to sell everything. I had to start borrowing money from my mother and my sister to start being afloat. I was living in my friend's house.
Wow.
I was messed up. Like, people look at me and think, yeah, I'm lit and I'm doing it.
When you were going through all that, did you have a religious system, a background? Did you have faith? Did you believe in a God? Did you believe in something?
Yeah, that's why I feel like I was able to bounce back, though. Because instead of dealing with things that happened at the Devil's Playground.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to church. I was reading the Bible. My mother always sent me scriptures and things every morning. And
Do you still do that now? Do you do that now? Now you've made it. Do you do that now?
First, I definitely didn't make it. I'm still a new artist on the grind, and I was saying that earlier because there's a perception of me that I made it. Like I don't feel like I made it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not selling out arenas.
Madison Square Garden. But you've made it from where you've come from.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm able to
buy a $10,000 fur coat and I have maybe 100 of them.
I didn't buy it.
Ah, you see?
You know what? Just like yeah, I get them for free. All of this stuff is good, and I thank you to the people who give them to me. I'm not paying for these fur coats.
Okay. So listen, we're gonna take a short break. Safaree,